Besama Arwell World with Mefeskadus Aduamla Amin. Besama Arwell World with Mefeskadus Aduamla Amin. Besama Arwell World with Mefeskadus Aduamla Amin. Good morning, give thanks, blessed love on this day, Wednesday, the 11th of December. So today's reading is quite a short chapter, but we see how we get on with the reasoning. Exodus 24, give thanks for these few words. He said to Moses, "Come up to Yahweh, you, Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and worship from a distance. Moses alone shall come near to Yahweh, but they shall not come near. The people shall not go up with him." Moses came and told the people all Yahweh's words and all the ordinances, and all the people answered with one voice and said, "All the words which Yahweh has spoken we will do." Moses wrote all Yahweh's words, then rose up early in the morning and built an altar at the base of the mountain. The 12 pillars were for the 12 tribes of Israel. He sent young men of the children of Israel who offered burnt offerings and sacrificed peace offerings of the cattle to Yahweh. Moses took half of the blood and put it in the basins, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. He took the book of the covenant and read it in the hearing of the people, and they said, "We will do all that Yahweh has said and be obedient." Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people and said, "Look, this is the blood of the covenant which Yahweh has made with you concerning all these words." Then Moses, Aaron, Nadab, Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel went up. They saw the God of Israel. Under his feet was a paved work of sapphire stone, and like the skies for clearness. He didn't lay his hand on the nobles of the children of Israel. They saw God and ate and drank. Yahweh said to Moses, "Come up to me on the mountain and stay here, and I will give you the stone tablets with the law and the commands that I have written, that you may teach them." Moses rose up with Joshua, his servant, and Moses went up onto God's mountain. He said to the elders, "Wait here for us until we come again to you. Behold, Aaron and Hur are with you. Whoever is involved in a dispute can go to them." Moses went up on the mountain, and the cloud covered the mountain. Yahweh's glory settled on Mount Sinai, and the cloud covered it 6 days. The 7th day he called to Moses out of the middle of the cloud. The appearance of Yahweh's glory was like a devouring fire on the top of the mountain in the eyes of the children of Israel. Moses entered into the middle of the cloud and went up on the mountain, and Moses was on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. Give thanks, blessed love, for these few words. I'm not sure if I've got much to say about this chapter. We see Moses going up with Aaron and 2 names that I don't remember from previous chapters, Nadab and Abihu. They might have been there in previous chapters, but forgive me, I don't remember them. And 70 of the elders, and almost like a delegation, and also witnesses. We know that Moses likes to have people with him and supporting him, and doesn't like to necessarily be a lone leader. So we see God in a way maybe preempting that and inviting Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu and 70 of the other elders there as witnesses, as support for Moses. So Moses doesn't kind of say, "Oh no, but why me, as we've seen him do in previous chapters. But it's only Moses that's allowed to go closer to God, and the rest have to kind of stay back. So he's up on Mount Sinai, and then it says there for 40 days and 40 nights. And for the number 40 is very significant in the Bible. We see it a lot when it comes to tests, when it comes to temptation, fasts, and also times of travel or endurance. There's 40 days and 40 nights. It might have been metaphoric in that sense. I mean, even with the fast of the prophets that we're doing at the moment in Ethiopian Orthodox is often called a 40-day fast, but it is more than 40 days. It goes from when did it start? End of 27th of November, I think, and goes on till the 7th of January for Ethiopian Christmas. Doesn't include weekends, but it is more than 40 days, but it's often called the 40-day fast. But in the Bible we see, like, for example, Noah, the flood lasted for 40 days. The Israelites coming out of Egypt, that was 40 years that they are in the wilderness. In later book, we hear about the prophet Elijah, and he has a travel of endurance where he's going through, time in the wilderness essentially, but he's traveling, and that lasts for 40 days and 40 nights. Jesus himself, he's in the wilderness, facing temptation, and again fasting, and that's for 40 days and 40 nights. And then significantly, after Jesus rose from the dead, after the crucifixion, he's with his people for 40 days before he then ascends to heaven. So the number 40 is very significant in the Bible. I don't know why 40 specifically is chosen, but it does seem to be this period, like I say, of testing, temptation, and endurance. So yeah, Moses is now up in Mount Sinai for 40 days and 40 nights away from the people, and the people themselves have said that they will remain obedient to God's law. Moses says, Aaron and Hur are there. If there's any disputes, go to him. But now he's trusting the people that they're going to keep order, and they've now got the laws. The people have heard the laws, and he's trusting the people to be obedient while he's away, and he's away for a significant period of time. So yeah, I'll end it here today. So give thanks for listening. Give thanks for this inspiration and this platform. And God willing, you all have a blessed day today, and hope the day goes smoothly. And God willing, I'll be back tomorrow for more reading for Exodus 25. Okay, give thanks, blessed love, glory to God, and just stay safe. One.